That was how it continued throughout the whole night. But in the morning, immediately after the Azan Subuhi comes, when the household, Zainab al-Kubra and others, when they heard Allahu Akbar, they all burst into tears because they know the day has come. These people have been waiting for that day. Then Imam Hussein alayhi salam, as I said earlier, that is why the battle of Karbala, nobody should have doubt. It is not battle between Muslims, no. Because why we said it's not battle between Muslims is that if you see the Yazid, after he has taken over, after Imam Hussein was massacred with his companions and his household, when they go back to Damascus to meet Yazid ibn Abi Sufyan, we all see what he said. Yazid does not represent Islam. In one of these poems that he said, La'ibat Bani Hashim bil Mulk. Fala khabaru ja wala wahi nazal. This is a clear indication that these people are not Muslim. They thought that the Holy Prophet and his household have come to take that kingdomship from them, and that was the reason the revenge. Therefore, it is not battle between Muslims. The verse I quoted just now, وَلَا يَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَنَّمَا نُمْلِي لَهُمْ خَيْرٌ لِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah said, the kuffar, the disbelievers, should not think that the respite we gave them وَلَا يَحْسَبَنَّ أَنَّمَا نُمْلِي لَهُمْ is good for them. It is never good for them. At times, Almighty Allah gives you respite so that you can have a rethink in what you are doing, whether to go back to Almighty Allah or to continue your kufr. Allah said, إِنَّمَا نُمْلِي لَهُمْ لِيَزْدَادُوا إِثْمًا. We increase this respite for them so that they can increase in their kufr. Therefore, the battle of Karbala is a clear manifestation that battle is not battle between Muslims. It is battle between Islam and kufr. Islam on the other side and kufr in the other side. No doubt that Imam Hussein, the Imam Masum, we don't need to have a doubt that the line he has taken is a very clear one, because right from beginning, when he was embarking on this journey, he made his intention very clear. Inni lam akhruj ashran wala batran wala zaliman wala mufsidan fa inna ma kharajtu li talab al-islah fi dini fi ummati jaddi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa an amur bil ma'ruf wa anha anil munkar wa asira bi sirati jaddi wa abi Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. He made his intention very clear, because the time he came, it was a time that he doesn't need to make any compromise. If not because of his sacrifice that day, the sacrifice Imam Hussein has made that day, nobody could have differentiated between original Islam and fake Islam. Because it got to a stage by which Yazid, at times on Wednesday, he will say that he will not be available. Let them pray Jumat in advance. On Wednesday, they will pray Jumat. That is the kind of somebody they call Amir al-Mu'minin during his own time. Then that is why Imam Hussein made it very clear. Lam akhruj ashran. I did not come out because I'm an evil person. Wala batran. I did not come out as an arrogant person. Wala mufsidan. I did not come out as a mischievous human being. Wala zaliman. I did not come out to oppress people. Then fa inna ma kharajtu. I came out li talab al-islah, to seek for what? For reformation. Fi ummati jaddi, in the ummah of my grandfather. Then the other thing, wa an amur bil ma'ruf. Then so that I can tell people and join people to do what is right. and forbade them from what is wrong. That is the main reason why I came. Our Sirah be Sirah Tijaddi, and I should tread the path of my grandfather and my own father, Amir Mu'min Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. His tension was very clear. That is where the camp of Imam Hussein alayhi salam differ entirely from the other camp. The other camp does not represent Islam. But it is unfortunate today that in the world, when you are talking about what happened in Karbala, but mostly the Muslims have refused to understand what really happened in Karbala. At times they tell you that you don't need to talk about it, you should keep silent. This is an issue that we will never keep silent. That they think they have gotten victory over Imam Hussein alayhi salam. That was their thinking. But today, the light of Imam Hussein alayhi salam illuminates the entire world. Today, just like the way we are sitting down here now, all over the whole world, that is how the majalis is being done everywhere to remember Imam Hussein. But where is Yazid? Where is Muawiyah today? Who talks about them? Therefore, we don't have time to discuss much, but it's very important that we should know that Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, when he was dying, Imam Bakr sat beside him, consoling him, but Imam Zainul Abidin burst into tears. Then Imam Bakr asked him, Ya Abi, oh my dad, why are you crying? Why are you crying? I'm here with you. He said, no, I have to cry. Today, you are here. Try to console me. When I was in Karbala, when my dad was in Karbala, nobody to console him. He was dying and he was asking, Hal min nasr yansuruna? Nobody to answer him. Therefore, it is very important to understand that this very night we are today, it is a night that is very important in the history of Karbala. And whatever might be the case, the enemies will not be able to extinguish the light of Ahlul Bayt. It has already come and it will continue to spread everywhere in the world. Inshallah, I stop here. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ali tayyibin at-tahirin. Thank you very much. Thank you.